Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Feeling Things. I'm Amy.
And I'm Kat.
And our feeling of the day, well, I think we both have them. This is like last time. You want to just say them on the count of three? Because I have two. That's going to be problematic because let's just do our main one. Pick your main one and go on the count of three. One,
okay.
2, 3.
Worried.
Happy.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, cool.
I thought you were going to go with the other feeling.
Well, that one is curious.
okay. And I said worried
So
for the same reason.
Yeah. Happy because Chase is in town and he's running our video today. Hey, Chase.
I wish we could flip the camera.
I know.
Yeah.
Can't. So this is fun. If you've listened to this podcast feed for years and years, it was 4 Things with Amy Brown, and Chase, before Kat was the co-host on the bonus episode for that podcast called The Fifth Thing, before you were the co-host, Chase would do The Fifth Thing with me.
Every week?
For several of them. A lot. Like, yeah, I don't know that it was consistent every week, but it was a lot. So he has been a part of the podcast family, and he has not been on anything Feeling Things yet. And he happens to be in town. So he's running our camera, and I think we're going to record some content too while he's here because people enjoyed when he would come on. And then I'm curious because I want to know where Amy Bradley is. And I think that maybe is why you're worried.
That's why I'm worried.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're worried about her?
Well, sure. But I'm more worried. It seems a little sus.
Yeah. We're feeling sus.
And you know what I'm not ever doing now?
Oh, no, you can go on a cruise. Yeah. I will be on one next February, the Bobby Bone Show cruise.
Okay, well, that cruise sounds like it's going to be very safe and great. But can I share some? I don't want to spoil anything. You know, I ruined Sex in the City for everybody.
Well, you didn't really. And also, the Amy Bradley story has been around since 1998. And
well, the documentary's new.
Gaining attention because this particular documentary, there are other things out there you can watch. And what the rabbit hole I ended up down was the inconsistencies in interviews over the last
with who?
Couple of decades with the family and how stuff has changed. And in the Netflix documentary, we learned that she is gay.
Yeah.
And apparently,
do her parents not want people to know that?
Well, it's information now, but you would think you would want the world to know that from the get-go in case any information could be helpful. But it apparently, allegedly, in previous interviews or documentaries or things, it wasn't disclosed that she was gay. In fact, even at one point, they said she had a boyfriend right before the cruise or something like that.
She had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like her parents were not
into it in the beginning, at least.
Okay.
And now they seem okay with it. But what's your deal?
Don't you think, okay, if you haven't watched the documentary, I don't think I'm ruining anything, but like, don't you think the crew of the cruise was a little rude? Mainly the director of fun or whatever, the
cruise director?
Yes. He was rude. He was very off-putting.
I think that he probably wasn't his mindset, his thought that she jumped. She's overboard. Okay, so there's a lot of people online that have pieced together. They're like, look, this family is in denial. I don't know what they're digging for. I don't think she was human trafficked. Like, I think she...
You don't think those pictures were...
Well, I don't know. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what other people have pieced together that have followed this case far longer than I. I'm a Netflix newbie. Like, I have only been concerned about Amy Bradley for about 2 weeks now. Like, some people have been, well, because I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was missing. And now I need to know, where is she? Is she being human trafficked in the Caribbean? I don't know. Or did she go overboard? Or did something else happen to her?
Or was that the beginning? Okay, I have a couple other thoughts. One, I have to disclose this. I may have fallen asleep at the end of the last episode. So if she was found, I didn't know. But it sounds like she wasn't. So I didn't miss anything that I need to go back and watch, right?
Sadly, she's not found. It's almost like this is the family's
last plea.
I don't know if it's their last. It's their next plea.
Which
because they've done others.
I think that is... I would hope that my family would never give up on searching for me. And I would think as a parent, that would probably be how,
It's-
if there was not clear evidence that I died, I think I would not be able to sleep at night if I wasn't continuing to try to find. Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, and if there were eyewitnesses that claimed to see you years later in a bathroom or walking down the beach or
crazy. This is what I'm worried about though. Yellow's daughter.
Yeah.
Don't you think she's going to get herself into some trouble?
Well, some people that haven't seen it, they're like, who's Yellow? Yellow was a bass player on the cruise in the band that would play. And apparently she was hanging out with them. Oh, this is the other thing. So she's gay, right? When you first watch the documentary, before they get into the piece that she's gay, aren't you thinking she's not? I mean, some people are like, look, I could tell by the first, like, I was reading threads of people, they're like, look, I'm a lesbian. And I could tell right away. Yeah. When are they going to talk about how she's a lesbian? But they were just like, she was the life of the party. She would walk into the room and
everybody would give her attention.
Everybody wanted her attention. Like guys would talk to her and everybody's coming up to her, but at no point. And then it was like this, oh yeah, twist of she's gay. But I think that earlier in other documentaries or interviews that were done, the narrative was just how lively she was. And you would think, okay, well, we need to be looking at men because clearly she was hanging out with men and maybe she had a little rendezvous with the man. I mean, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, who did she sneak off with if she was so magnetic?
She still could have done that.
I know, but it seems like now we know she wouldn't be interested in a man.
Well, maybe she was, and she was just like, oh, tonight I'm going to do this.
Maybe she's fluid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Versus the other stories that she was looking for drugs, which like also could be true. But back to Yellow, he was the bass player that people think had something to do with her being trafficked away. And in the documentary, his daughter calls him live and asks him what happened to Amy. If this guy is that powerful and he does those kinds of things, don't you think the daughter's now putting herself in harm's way? That was my first thought of like, if he's this powerful guy, like, don't do that.
Yeah. That part was weird to me. I don't know.
And it gave us nothing.
It gave us nothing. Like I thought when she called and left a voicemail for that family, I'm like, we're about to get some real information. And the parents had to be thinking that. Like, we're about to really get something here. And then it's like, oh, you just heard from your mom this story. And whatever, people that haven't watched it, they're probably not as worried or concerned or curious as we are about this, but just watch it. And if anybody knows anything about Amy, call us. We need to
call the FBI.
Well, obviously, that's what I mean. I didn't mean
we'll
literally
help you find their number.
and like try 911 before us. I am heartbroken for her family. I just don't know what is what.
You know what I was happy to see though, because in these types of documentaries, they always interview everybody separately. The parents stayed together. And I think a lot of times when there's any kind of tragedy within a family, a lot of times the parents, because of their grieving process, they end up splitting up, but they're still together.
Yeah. I love that too.
Okay. Not a silver lining, but it just was nice to see.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, that is nice. I'm like thinking, what do you think about my divorce?
Well, I think that is very different. Your children didn't go missing.
Okay. I know.
Are you projecting?
You're like, oh, I'm so glad they stayed together. And I was like, I bet you are. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I thought I have a little activity for us that's like a check-in, and I think listeners could do this too if they want to write it down. Or we can put it in the show notes and they can go copy and paste it and do a check-in with themselves or their roommates or their husband, wife, whatever, kids. I'll share the check-in so I can go first and then you can share yours, but they're just questions you can ask yourself and then you fill in the blank.
Do you do the same or is it just a one-time thing? It's not like a weekly thing.
You could do a monthly check-in. Okay. You could do this, rinse and repeat 12 times a year. Okay, ready? This month, I'm proud of accomplishing, and for me, curtains in my house, because I've lived here over a year and I finally got curtains up in all of the rooms, and that's just.
Have you ever hung a curtain rod yourself?
Yes.
You have? Oh, did you do these?
No.
Okay.
But I have.
It's very hard.
Yeah. I think like in college or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Why do you hang them?
I just hung one once and I felt very accomplished.
This might also be you doing that thing where you wanted to like ask things we don't know about each other. So is that like a thing you didn't know about me if I'd ever hung a curtain rod?
I was driving down the road and I was like, I wonder if Amy's ever hung a curtain rod. No, but I do. That's something I think would be fun if we have space, which I guess we do this anyway, with space in the podcast. If we're like, oh, questions that never come up. I've been wondering, have you ever done this? Or what would you do in this situation? Questions that like, it would be weird if I just brought this up in conversation.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, is there something about me you've always wanted to know?
Well, let me think about it.
Okay. So now.
I feel like if I wanted to know, I would ask you. I mean, I'm sure there is, but I would need to.
But if there's not a natural place for it, you know? So, okay, that's a new thing we're going to do. That if you randomly have a question or a thought and there's like nowhere for it to really fit, you can just say, kind of like how we say SIB when we're being mean to each other. We can just say questions that never come up. Have you ever hung a curtain rod?
Okay.
Okay.
And then we just ask it.
Okay.
Okay. So that'll encourage just more curiosity.
Yeah.
With your friends and family.
Yeah.
If you think
you can start that with your family, not just on the podcast.
If you wonder it, ask it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That should t-shirt.
Okay. So I did this month I'm proud of accomplishing, which was curtains in my house. One thing I'm grateful for is ... people.
Oh, that's
I'm just grateful for people in my life lately that have been able to either pour into my kids or pour into me, and just how important community is. So I think more so than just people is like your people, your community. My affirmation for the next month is I'm a fun person.
Why did you say that so quietly?
Because I listen to my affirmations as subliminals.
Oh, right.
And so, yeah, I was just doing it.
How would a fun person say it?
No, my subliminal would be, I don't know, because am I fun yet? I'm not fun yet. That's my manifestation for the next month. So
this is not an affirmation. So this is more so like this is a subliminal.
Well, it can be either.
Because an affirmation isn't that like you are beautiful.
Yeah, I am fun. I am fun. What I write down, I'm gonna share. I'm a fun person. I'm a fun person. Gosh darn it! Or you repeat it over and over. You look in the mirror. I am a fun person.
Okay.
But I take in my subliminals.
Okay.
I'm a fun person. I am a money magnet.
Circulating money brings me joy.
Yeah. Fun finds me in fun ways. Circulating fun is fun. I'm fun.
I think you're fun.
We are fun. I want to be more fun.
Okay.
I'm a fun mom. I'm a fun parent. I'm a fun coworker. I'm fun. Gosh darn it. People want to be around me because I'm so fun. But
yeah,
we're not there yet. But I'm workshopping it. But fun.
Okay.
Like that's my affirmation.
Okay.
You are fun though. You're a 7.
Okay,
you're
but
7.
I think you're just as fun as I am.
No, you're way.
There's no way.
No, Piper, no.
Piper, no. You were fun in that meeting when you yelled that.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
I can be fun. I want to, I guess, be more consistently fun.
Well, I want to be more low key. So,
I think low key fun?
I want to be more like
less
you
fun?
were. That's a different way.
You want to be more like me, which is low key lame.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant like I want to just like be home more. But being home can be fun.
Yeah, it's so fun.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I am home all the time. I think you have a skewed idea of my life.
No, I don't. You play games. You cook.
At home.
You have, you blindfold your husband and take him around town. You always come up with fun ideas that I take from you, and then I implement them in my life.
Yeah.
You're fun.
Thanks.
Cookie logs.
That's fun.
Yeah.
But that's at home.
One habit I cultivated this month was pretending to stretch while I was actually just laying on the floor. I really am trying to work on stretching more, and I think we'll get there. But I definitely laid on the floor to stretch more than I ever have before, and then ended up mostly just laying there. But still,
it's one step
laying
further.
In yoga, laying on your back flat is a move. It's called savasana, which is a move. So if I'm laying in savasana,
which is a move.
It is a yoga pose. It's a pose.
It's a pose, not a move.
I am laying in Savasana.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm just doing nothing. And then the final check-in is one thing I want to accomplish next month is by next month, I want to finish Family of Liars, which is the book I ordered. That's the prequel to We Were Liars, which I watched on Amazon. I didn't read the book, but after I watched it and learned it was a book, I wished I would have read it.
Yeah.
So then I ordered us the prequel, which is Family of Liars.
I wonder what's going to... So I guess maybe we're getting the mom's perspective.
I don't know yet. I just got them in.
Okay. Well, you didn't read the back of the book?
Not yet. I got stuck on the little drawing in the... They had a little graphic, like a map.
Stuck on the picture.
They had a map of Beechwood Island.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm just imagining like there can't be that much that happens before.
I started a little bit, but not enough to where I know really what's happening. But I'm pretty sure what I'm reading right now is from one of the sisters.
Okay, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
You mean that mom?
Yes.
Which one got her? Because in the show, and this isn't giving anything away, but do you remember which one got like her chin or jaw redone, like plastic surgery? No. Like, remember when one of the sisters was like, "Well, yeah, must be nice. Dad got you a new chin," or something
I don't remember that.
Okay, because I need to Google. I want to see which one. Since I've already watched the other, I want to have. I like to now that I've watched the show and I'm reading the prequel. I have the real
pictures.
Visualization from the show and not my own imagination. So I know what the three sisters look like, and I need to know which sister I'm reading about. So,
can I share something again? That's not going to be a spoiler, but remember last week I said that I wanted to guess what was going to happen,
and We Were Liars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't I close?
You were very close. You were very close. I was not that close, but you were. You're right.
So I just want that on the record for everybody to know I was close.
So close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it probably felt
I can't
good.
tell you what it is because
No. If you have not watched that, watch it. If you would rather read it, read
it first. I'm sad. If I would have known that was a book, I would have read it first. That probably was such a good book.
But now we have Family of Liars.
Thank you.
Prequel. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pause.
So your turn to do check-in.
Okay.
Okay, you want the first thing?
Yeah, you asked them to me and I'll tell you.
This month, I'm proud of accomplishing.
Okay, so this is going to sound weird. I'm proud of accomplishing hiring somebody else to come clean my house. Because this is something that I have wanted to do for over a year. And I kept asking one of my friends for her cleaners. And she finally said, I'm not giving you the number anymore because you're never going to call it. Because...
Oh, she said...
Because I asked her like 10 times, can I have your cleaner's number? And then she would give it to me. And then I would ask her the next month, can I have your, which I don't know why I didn't just go look for it. I guess I was lazy. But then she was like, you're not going to call them. And I said, yes, I am. But then you texted yours for me, so I didn't have to do the work. But I rescheduled her.
Yeah.
And this is one of those things.
Okay, so, and she's so awesome and she's so grateful and she's really excited about cleaning your house and she's so sweet and she sent me a text. Gosh, I've been working with her for years now, like 4 maybe at least, or going on 5. And I feel like that's a good consistent relationship. Yeah. And I adore her and she was really sweet. And she was like, I'm so excited to be cleaning your friend's house. Like next time I come, I want to give you like a little like discount. And I thought, okay, you don't have to do that. But I just thought that's also good business practice for her because she knows like word of mouth is
the best. Is that how you found her?
The best you can do. No.
Oh.
Business card in the mailbox.
Yes. Okay. Well, I will say that has been so helpful because that's one of those things that I'm like, I can do it myself. There is something about having somebody else.
Well, you're also...
My house looks new now.
Working full-time. Your husband works full-time and then some.
Yeah.
Like, I think for y'all, it makes sense. I think anytime you can outsource stuff that is going to take stuff off of your plate and you can...
And like gives you time back.
Yeah.
Because for her, cleaning my shower probably takes her, 15 minutes? It would take me 4 hours, you know?
Yeah.
Because like she probably has better
skills.
And I'm like Patrick's like, do you clean everything with Windex? And I'm like, kind of, yes.
It's like
I spray Windex on everything.
My big fat Greek wedding.
Yes. I'm cleaning my outdoor furniture with Windex. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's wet and it's getting the dirt off. Like,
oh, well, I'm glad she's going to be able to help you because yes, you need to not do it with Windex, but I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
Especially with all you have going on with your house. It's good to have it like clean, spiffy, so you can sell that bad boy.
Yeah.
Because you're a money magnet.
Money finds its way to circulate around me.
Yes. People want to buy your house. Your house is very desirable. Oh my gosh, you need to run subliminals while people are looking at your house. You'd have music.
You should do it because you're really good at them.
Well, no, I mean, you'd have to make them, but I wonder if there's a house selling subliminal, and when people come and tour your house, like they think they're listening to waterfalls, but really subliminally in the music, there's like, you want to buy this house. This house is perfect for you.
Your stuff would look great in this house.
Can't you imagine yourself having so many fun family memories around this table?
You're going to find a husband if you live in this house.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a great idea. Have you heard of planting?
I don't know that it's a great idea, but yes, you're being kind. I mean, it can't hurt.
I think it's great. Like,
it can't hurt.
It can hurt if they do notice what's happening.
Is this a new business we have? We could market it to realtors. Buy our subliminals.
You'll sell so many houses.
So many.
We could sell it for like $5.
It's a science-backed.
We don't even have to say that. Therapist-backed. We don't have to say science.
I was joking.
Okay.
Inside joke.
No, I think we should do it. Okay. If it works, then we'll do it. Right. Because then we'll have a testimony.
Perfect. Yeah. Use it on your house.
Yeah. I played them in my house and it sold in 7 days.
Okay. One thing I'm grateful for is ... Did
I ever tell you the one time I got in a fight with my ex-boyfriend because he asked me this question?
No.
He abandoned me at church and drove off.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
like
sometimes this question triggers me a little bit.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. So
no, I can work through it.
A little backstory, though. I don't know how much you say about this ex-boyfriend's personality because obviously he's not diagnosed of anything, but he was not.
He had a lot of traits.
He was not kind to you.
Yeah.
Toxic traits,
he had a lot of toxic traits. So we were on our way to church, and he asked me, "What are you grateful for?" I think he was like trying to do something cute or something. What are you grateful for today? And I said, "Oh, that's such a weird question." And I was about to say, because there's so many things I'm grateful for. And he lost it and was like, "How dare you say that was a weird question? So disrespectful." And then he started saying a lot of like mean things and like curse words. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was going to say there's a lot. I couldn't pick one thing. So he was like, "I can't even be around you." Dropped me off at church. Left.
And he drove off.
I don't know how I got home.
How much longer did you date him after that incident?
I don't know. Couldn't have been more than a couple months.
And you don't know how you got back home. I mean, let's just say you got a ride from a friend. Like that part's not important. What was obviously you getting home is important. I don't want a Netflix special of where is Kat DeFada because that would be terrible. But how did you, once you got home or your next interaction with him, because y'all didn't live together, but like, what was that like? Like, hey, why did you leave me at church? And
oh no, I think I got myself and left. He must have come back and picked me. I must have like called him after church, or maybe I Ubered. This was so long ago, but I do know that I got my stuff and left. My car was at his apartment. So somehow I got back to the apartment, got my stuff. I had a key to his apartment, got my stuff and left. And then he sent me an apology. And it was probably like, "I'll buy you the world."
Yeah. And you're like, okay. Does it include a housekeeper?
He probably did have a housekeeper. Anyway, what am I grateful for? That I'm not dating him and I'm married to my current husband.
Praise the Lord. Gosh, that's a crazy story. And that I see now how that question could be triggering. I'm sorry. So
it's not triggering. It's just, I think every time somebody asks me that, I'm like, oh, remember that one time?
I know, but I don't want you to have to think of him if you don't need to. So you can omit this from your monthly check-ins.
Okay.
My affirmation, and now that you say that, I do recall you telling me that story years ago, and I couldn't, but I wouldn't have been able to regurgitate that. But that is such a good story. Not good, but you know what I mean?
Cool story.
No, it's like
a crazy story. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I have a lot of stories about him that are crazy.
I know, but it's like I would think I would never forget that story because it's so cuckoo.
What I think that relationship was very much, it developed the plot of my own story. You know how like the kids will say, do it for the plot. I'm like, I dated him for the plot for sure. Do you know what I'm
how many more? Yes, okay. I'm cool. How many more interesting things could I gather, or not cool, crazy stories can I get from this relationship?
I mean, it's an embarrassing. It was not a good relationship. A lot.
No, but it kept life interesting.
Yeah, and I will say, I'm a big believer in this. Not throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I have a lot of good memories from that relationship too. Obviously, there was something good about it, else I wouldn't have been in it for as long as I was. But I had he took me to Disney World.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. Was he a love bomber?
Oh my gosh. His first gift. Well, first of all, our first date was the day before my birthday.
I love how I asked, was he a love bomber? When I'm like, obviously he was.
He brought a birthday card to our first date, but then, so my birthday's in December, so Christmas is right after that. The first gift he gave me was like a very large sum of money to Able, so I can pick out a purse, because I mentioned that I wanted a bag from there.
A very large
I don't want to say what it is because that feels weird, but like it was like enough to buy a purse and then something else. Like, and to me back then that was a lot of money. I mean, it is a lot of money for somebody you've been dating for 2 weeks. It was weird. I was like, I wasn't gonna get you anything. Like what? And then he took me on a trip to Asheville at the end of December. We were dating for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was a gift bomber. Yeah. And I did like that.
We're like, I didn't hate it. But that's how they get in.
Yeah. Here's this purse.
And they
yeah.
hook you. And not even that you're this materialistic person where it's like, oh,
yeah,
I'm only going to date a guy.
There's a lot of words of affirmation worked in there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So you're grateful he's gone. Speaking of affirmation, that's the next check-in. My affirmation for the next month is...
Does mine have to be subliminal?
No.
Okay. I would like to tell myself one thing at a time. Like do one task at a time. Like you can do
one task at a time.
You can do here, how about this? One task at a time is enough.
Oh, one task at a time is enough.
You've done enough. You can sit down now.
So what's up with that?
Was that not good?
No, I want to know more behind it. I'm curious. This cat. I'm
feeling judged.
Wait, what?
So what's up with that?
Wait, sorry, SIB. Because I was not that. If I get that,
no, I'm messing with you.
If that came across SIB, I
didn't.
Okay, because
a little bit.
I quite literally was doing that thing where you said, if you get a question about me, ask it.
Oh, you have to say questions that don't come up.
Questions that don't come up.
What's up with that?
Why are you wanting to do one thing at a time, or one thing at a time is enough? Like what? Like I want more details.
Because I think this is twofold. It's in the large scale and the small scale. Because I have a lot of huge life things happening.
Yeah.
So I'm getting lost sometimes in like, let's just say with a move, I'm like, making Pinterest boards for my dining room, which is going to be like the last room that I redo in this house, versus like focus on, you need to have bedroom furniture that fits this house, or you need to hire a mover to even get there, kind of thing. So like one thing at a time, right? Like is enough. I want to do it all. And I think large scale is like the move, and then these other big things in my life. I'm like, feel like I have to get everything sorted out at the same time.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So getting one thing accomplished, like calling a mover, which I did message some movers and they really like to call immediately. And I wasn't prepared.
For that type of like eagerness.
I thought they were going to text me back or something. So I messaged like 4 of them, and then I got immediately like 7 phone calls. So it was like one thing at a time is enough. I messaged them. I don't have to talk to them yet. So if I just got a mover scheduled, that would be, okay, then I can sit down. I don't have to like check everything off the list.
Okay. So
yeah. Was that a good answer?
Yes.
Just kidding.
Whatever answer you gave would be the good one. SIB.
I'm sorry. I'm being SIB.
SIB. did we clarify what that means in case someone's new today?
Not today.
SIB is just a quick way that Kat and I call each other out in case one of us is acting, or maybe we know we're acting bitchy.
Yeah.
So it's just
SIB.
real quick. SIB, like, sorry, I bitchy. So she can say it to me, I can say it to her. And then it also brings some levity to a situation that may feel icky.
Yeah. And it makes it easy. I think it's going to make it easy if you're being SIB for me to be like, SIB versus like, you know?
Yeah, like, hey, is everything okay?
Yeah.
It's more like, hey, SIB? It's like SIB check-in.
Yes.
Like, these are like check-ins that you can do every month, but you could do a SIB check-in daily, hourly.
Yeah, sometimes.
With anybody in your life. SIB?
Yeah.
By the minute. I fluctuate sometimes just depending on what's going on. It can be that fast.
You say I'm in it by the minute?
Oh, I mean like do a check-in by the minute.
Oh.
Like you could be not SIB and then 60 seconds later, SIB.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like just then I didn't feel SIB and then within 60 seconds, I guess I gave SIB vibes, which I think there's a major difference in giving SIB vibes and actually being SIB. Because sometimes it could just be misinterpreted.
And sometimes like I make a weird face and I don't mean to make it, you know?
And then I feel judged.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're like, no, that's just
my face.
WF.
No,
weird face.
That's just not having Botox anymore. WF.
Yeah.
Weird face. Okay.
Sorry.
You can say WF. And I'm like, no, that actually was SIB.
Okay. One habit I cultivated this month was...
I don't know if I should say what I was going to say.
Oh, why?
Do you
I don't think it could hurt you.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was until you just asked me, so I looked down and read it because you typed it. But I had tried to stay away from it.
I'm going to save that one for later. I'm going to save that one until after what I hope is going to happen and happens in my life. Okay.
So that'll be good content. Okay. I will say it is very entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to keep you guys on your toes.
This habit you've cultivated. I wouldn't even call it a habit. You've cultivated. It's a hobby.
It's now a hobby. It's become a hobby.
Yeah.
It's become very time consuming.
It's a time consuming hobby. Yeah. But you're not the only one that's ever done it.
Yeah. But I don't think people tell.
Oh, and also I think you're doing it in a very normal way. I think other people have gone next level and they do like other things, if you know what I mean.
Okay, if you guys want to guess what it is.
But also we'll clarify, it's nothing illegal or dirty.
Yeah.
Because that sounded weird when I was like, other people do things. Okay, so do you have another habit you cultivated?
Another habit I've cultivated. This month?
Well,
I don't think I've cultivated it. What was yours, laying on the floor?
I've been trying to stretch more. Mine was stretching more, but then that ended up like I stretch for a second and then I lay.
Okay, here's a habit. And this is all thanks to like everything revolves around selling my house. I am cleaning my dishes and putting them immediately away right now instead of like leaving them out to dry. I'm like drying them and putting them away. And I'm cleaning. Here's the habit I've cultivated. I've done it twice.
Shannon, can you look up how many times you do something where it makes it an actual habit?
I'm cultivating this habit.
Okay, there you go.
I'm folding my laundry as soon as it's done.
Putting it away.
And putting it away.
Yeah.
I'll take it a step further. I'm putting it away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what I need to do because I love doing laundry.
Yeah.
And then I don't put it away. So then I form neat piles all over the place. I'm not messy about it. So but sometimes my closet can get pretty messy. But like if you go up to my room right now, I've got a pile like sitting on a chair.
Well, you don't like doing laundry. You like putting laundry in the laundry machine then.
What are you saying? I know what I like, and I like doing laundry. I like doing laundry. Why are you saying I don't like it?
I love putting laundry in the laundry machine too because it feels like I'm doing something, but then I'm like, really, I'm just taking this mess and putting it in this.
Do you like sorting
cupboard.
it? Do you like sorting the colors?
I don't think it takes a lot of time. I guess
you like it. Because I
don't not like it. I don't like get a high off of it.
I don't think you like laundry like I do. I like laundry.
What do you like about laundry? Because I think in my head
doing it. I like it. I just don't always put everything away right away. But some people dread laundry and their laundry piles up and then they have lots of it to do. I try to stay ahead of it.
Okay.
I like doing it.
Okay.
I like doing laundry.
I believe you. I believe you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Shannon said there isn't a fixed number of times you need to repeat an action for it to be considered a habit, but research suggests it can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days for something to become a habit.
I'm on days like 7. So I'm almost halfway there.
Like on my little wool balls that I put in my dryer because I quit using dryer sheets.
Do they work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what do they do? I don't know. Sure, they
make
work.
your stuff not staticky.
No, I still have static.
Oh.
Maybe I need to update my balls because that's under weird.
Sounds like it.
But I think they they wear down. So I might need to get fresh wool balls.
You need fresh balls.
Fresh balls. Okay. But what I've been doing, and it's so lovely, is, and maybe Shannon even gave you this tip, is I put
so lovely.
See, I enjoy my laundry experience.
Okay.
I put drops of vanilla essential oil.
I was thinking like vanilla you make cookies with.
Yes, that's all I could think of was vanilla extract.
Okay,
vanilla
so
essential oil, and it's a little dropper, and I drop it onto the balls, and then I put them in there, and then your laundry smells like whatever essential oil you want, which I opted for vanilla. And I think that's a lovely scent because my laundry is very boring now that my skin is sensitive. So to avoid the rash that I was getting, I have, unscented, plain detergent and no dryer sheets. So I love that the little vanilla essential oil on the balls helps my laundry.
Yeah.
It's like more fun. Like every load I go in there and I give it a new little drop.
I'm listening to this book called The Tenant by Frida McFadden. And I'm bringing this up because he is allergic to every scent, like what's it called? Laundry detergent. And somebody's sabotaging him by pouring out his detergent and pouring in lemon scented detergent, and it's giving him a very large rash. It's just for my mind.
This is fiction?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but that's how they're like, if you ever want to sabotage Amy, switch out her.
No, because I would open it up and I would smell the lemon. I'd be like,
okay, that's where I was like, okay, this is not like he would smell that his clothes smell good, but Patrick likes to say suspend disbelief.
Especially for, that reminds me of something my daughter wanted to do. My son claims to be lactose intolerant. And
what do you mean claims?
Well, we've never had it tested.
Okay.
But he self-diagnosed him.
Okay.
So
I
roll with it. You want the Lactaid or the A2 milk, which is lactose free or easier to digest on your stomach. So we buy that. And and then Stashira has her normal milk. And they both go through enough of the milk to where they can each have their own or whatever. So it's fine. But Stashira's like, I have one of my containers that's like, and he has an empty one. Can I pour my milk into his Lactaid milk and watch him drink it for a week and see if he has a reaction? Because if he doesn't react and it's mental, because he sees it in the specific container, then we'll know. Like if he's not like, oh, Mom, my stomach hurts, or oh, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom, or I'm itchy, And I was like, Stashira, I can't do that. That I love your little plan here, but that seems cruel. And she's like,
smart.
She goes, I'm telling you, I'm not wrong. It's not real. And I don't know. And I should probably take the time to get it officially tested.
I think the better way is to actually test it. But I mean, she's being creative.
Yes.
Sounds very sisterly.
Yes. So that made me think of it, the switching out without him knowing, and I couldn't allow it. But
what if she does do that one day without your permission?
She may have. Yeah. I don't know. She already did it. Who knows? If she has, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's okay. Dryer balls. Wool dryer balls offer several benefits, including reducing drying time, softening clothes, minimizing static cling, and helping reduce wrinkles.
So I need to get those because I stopped using dryer sheets.
Yeah.
But now my clothes are just really staticky.
Sometimes mine still are. But again, maybe I don't have enough balls in there.
Maybe you need to refresh your balls.
I need to Google laundry load and number of balls. Because then if I only have 1 or 2 and maybe it needed 4, because they come in like a 6-pack. So I have.
Yeah.
And they're sneaky little suckers because they get caught in sleeves and in sheets. So then they end up upstairs because if the kids put them in their laundry basket and then they never, or Cara, my dog, starts playing with them. So it's just good to have extra on hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Shannon says here for larger loads, you do need 5 or 6 balls.
How many do you have?
I normally only do like 2 or 3 max. I mean, I have more, but maybe that's why I've got the static. This is riveting.
Yeah.
We're
forward this episode to your friends. It'll change their life.
Share this with at least one person in your life because it's going to change everything.
Static clothing.
It's going to change everything. Or maybe they have a rash because I lived with my rash for a long time. Like thinking it was something else.
This is how life is.
I now bathe in unscented soap, which Chase is staying in my house, and you're probably going to be like in the guest bathroom.
Even in the guest bathroom?
Well, it's all I had. I just have these bars of soap, and I was out of body wash in here, and I wanted to like put a fresh towel in there for Chase and make sure there's shampoo and conditioner, like whatever. And then I was like, oh, and here's a boring box of soap, unscented. Plain
he's
old
going to be
soap.
really disappointed.
You get your own bar.
He's like, I'm going to a hotel. This place sucks.
What is this? And unscented laundry. These sheets don't even smell.
Dryer balls. I'm going to a laundromat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. So, but someone else out there, they may have a rash and they may be like, what do I do? And this is going to potentially help them. You need to just descent your life.
It reminds me of when I like got glasses for the first time. You know, like I thought that's how everybody saw. That's like how everybody saw the world.
Yeah.
And I remember putting glasses on and I could see at an assembly and I was like, oh no, you can see the people talking. They're doing a bunny race too. And I was like, people can see the bunnies up there.
So wait, how is this similar to that?
That didn't make sense.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out.
Like you thought that life was just this way. You had to live with this rash.
Oh.
And then you're like, no, people are rash free. And then
yeah, it's the same. That's
doesn't
the
it
same.
make sense?
Yeah, that's definitely the same.
Okay. Anyway,
one thing. Wait, are we still on our?
Yeah, I'm not done.
Okay, and here
back to the dryer balls.
This is the Feeling Things podcast, and also what I think you'll notice in this, if you do this activity with your friend or your partner or your kids, is it's like you learn things about each other, but also conversations come up, feelings come up. And this is just a way to add more of that into your life. A little activity to
never know.
sprinkle it in there.
Yeah.
Which, you know, that girl Chelsea explains on.
Yeah, I think I showed her to you.
You are the one that introduced me to her. Yes, you are.
I found her on Be There in 5.
Okay.
She was a guest.
Well, she popped up with some hack. She's all about hacks. Like everything's a hack. And she's like, and this is like a fun hack. She's like, it's something my friends and I used to do back in college when the nights were just mundane. Like everything was starting to feel the same and we wanted to spice things up. So they would be out and they started playing, instead of truth or dare, dare or dare. So,
Stop it. Did she really do this?
Yeah.
If my friends are listening, they're going to freak out.
Why did y'all play dare or dare?
Because my favorite game is truth or truth.
Oh.
But none of my friends will play it with me. I'm like, okay, guys, it's got time for truth or truth. And they're like, we don't want to do a truth. And I'm like, okay, well then pick a truth. And they don't want to do a truth. So I just play it with myself.
So yeah, that's another way to do it. So there's truth or dare. And I guess there is an option of truth or truth.
But nobody usually wants to do the dares.
Well, she explained it like, when you're out with your friends, dare or dare is fun because there are rules around it. Like you can't do something so ridiculous or something that is hurtful to anybody. It's supposed to be lighthearted and fun. Like a dare might be, I dare you to walk up to that person and just give them a compliment. And it has to be genuine. Like, I really love and that might be uncomfortable for someone to be like, I love your shoes. Or the next guy or girl that walks by, you have to say, hey, love your outfit, or hey, so good to see you.
But they don't know you?
Yeah.
Wait, that's funny.
It's innocent, but still spices things up and then sort of has a snowball effect. Like you never know where it's going to lead. Sort of like this activity, this check-in, we don't know where it's going to lead.
That is, okay. I'll see if my friends will play dare or dare. If you were to be playing truth or dare, what are you picking?
Well, it depends.
I mean, sorry. If you're playing truth or dare, did I say dare?
You
or dare?
did say truth or dare, and I said it depends because I
who
would
you're
know.
with?
Maybe probably who I'm with, how comfortable I feel telling a truth to them, depending on what the question's going to be, and then I guess if the dare is safe, like it's just supposed to be a fun dare, I probably choose the dare because that might lead to more laughter and fun. And you know me, I'm a fun person.
Okay,
I am fun.
We should have a dare or dare night.
Oh, so this makes me think of something that could have been a dare.
Oh,
So you know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
Okay, the guy that came up to me. Okay, so I was out with my kids. We went to church and
That
then
was
we went
not a
to
dare.
eat. It could have been a dare or dare
Okay.
because the way this happened, it was so bizarre.
Okay.
So because I'm with my kids. I could see him being around the corner with his buddy. I dare you to go up to her while she's with her kids. Like how awkward would that be? And he comes up and in front of the kids gives me his card and says he doesn't know my situation. Obviously, I don't have a wedding ring on, but he's like, I hope you call. And I just like took the card.
That's all
like
he
I
said?
froze. I didn't know. I mean, he said something else, but I think I'm too embarrassed to say it. And he said it in front of my
you're
kids.
beautiful.
No.
I couldn't stop staring at you.
Yes. Why
I
is
couldn't
that a
stop
line?
staring at you.
Is that a lie? Did your toxic boyfriend say that to you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, but I'm with my son and daughter, which maybe he doesn't. He didn't know they were my kids. But to in front of my kids, hand me a card and say, "I couldn't stop looking at you inside there." Like,
wait, looking at you or staring at you? I feel like they feel a little.
maybe
different.
we need to pull one of the kids in and ask.
I couldn't stop
think
looking at you.
I don't think he said staring because staring would sound creepy. He was like, "I couldn't stop looking at you in there, like in the restaurant." And then so he followed me.
Do you think he knew who you were?
No, because he didn't know my name.
What were you wearing?
My church clothes.
What do your church clothes look like?
Very
Churchy?
like I'm going to describe it and you're going to be like, wow, what is your religion? It was a very long skirt with a white shirt and a cardigan over it. And my hair back in a bun.
Like so?
And sandals. So, yeah.
Feet.
Yeah, my toes were showing, yeah. But he didn't say I couldn't stop looking at your feet.
Well, that would be weird.
He said I couldn't stop looking at you. Anyway, he gave me a card. Well, so then,
what did you feel?
Like shocked that someone would do that in front of my kids.
I don't think that's so. He was shooting his shot.
I don't know. I don't think you shoot your shot in front of the kids.
I
don't know your situation. What if Stevenson's like, what if I was married and she was like, she's with my dad?
Okay, that's weird too. But one of my friends just told me about a story where her brother saw somebody at like a deli of sorts, and he was with his kids and she was with her kids and her family, and he wrote his number down and gave it to her, and she called.
Okay, well
that's bold. I think it's bold.
That is bold.
It could be weird, but luckily.
Well, speaking of my kids' dads, I can't share this story exactly because it's not mine to tell, but the kid's dad, my ex-husband is dating somebody right now, and they got together in a very interesting way.
Oh,
like very. I know. I had to get permission.
I can't tell this story, but it's so crazy. I guess I kind of did that too.
You did. So, hey, it's more of a coming soon.
Come back. Okay,
Stick with us.
So you felt shocked. Were you flattered?
Yeah. I mean, I think anybody would be flattered by that, unless now I'm thinking it was a dare or dare.
What time of day was it? It was after church?
Yeah. So probably 1 o'clock. Dare. He's there, dare or dare with a friend.
He was
anyway,
just brave.
But that could be a dare or dare to do. Do you see?
Yeah.
Like if you're out with your friends and you're single, or whatever, it's harmless. Or if nobody's going to get hurt,
Would you
could be like, you have to go up to this guy and give him your business card and be like, but then they have your information. So that's dangerous.
A fake one.
Oh yeah. Fake
Find
card.
somebody else's business card.
Yeah. But then they call that person. They're like, well,
it's even better. He's like, you give me your number, and they're like,
no, I didn't. Oh, yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Wait, that's mean. That's mean. Don't do that.
I don't have the card because then later I went and met up with my boyfriend and his family and my kids, we went to celebrate. And I was getting something out of my bag and I'd put the business card in my bag and I pulled it out. I mean, it was only a few hours later. I wasn't keeping it.
Wait, you didn't say like, oh, I'm seeing somebody.
I did. I froze.
You got nervous?
I froze. I really didn't say anything. I just said, oh, I kept looking at Stevenson Stashira and then I looked at him and it happened so fast. And I was like, okay. And then I just put it in my bag and then we walked away. Okay. And when I walked away, I felt bad. I was like, oh my gosh, like, why didn't I say I have a boyfriend?
You should have yelled back at him, I have a boyfriend.
I thought about that. I thought about that because we were walking away and I was like, I feel bad. Like I should have said that. And now when I tell Alex the story, he's gonna be like, well, what'd you say? And I'm gonna be like, I said nothing. And then he's gonna be like, why wouldn't you say I have a boyfriend? And I was like, I don't know. I literally just froze.
What'd your kids say?
They were just like looking at me and they're like, that was weird. Like they did not understand. They were like, what? That was weird. So either it was dare or dare, but the cute part of this is, so my husband, shoot, my boyfriend.
We should keep a tally of how many times.
That's only the second time.
I know, but we haven't been doing this very long.
Apparently, if I do it anywhere between 18 and 250 days, it's a habit. But I only did it. That's only the second time that's ever happened. And we've been talking about my ex-husband and my boyfriend. It happens.
Innocent mistake.
And my admirer at lunch. So
your boyfriend.
My boyfriend's has kids. And connecting with them, especially his daughter, has been very important to me. Their mom passed away. She was the oldest and one that was very close. They were all close to their mom, don't get me wrong, but she was the older and closest, and that was her mom. So also her being now much older and almost 17, like it's not like she's ever going to have a stepmom. Mm-hmm. So, but she could, but I mean,
it wouldn't be the same.
It's not the same type of relationship, I think, as like the 12-year-old who I never had. Like she's like, to her mom, she has a mom.
Yeah.
And we've had talks. I'm not trying to be that role, but I mean, I want to be.
You're a bonus mom though.
Sure. However you want to look at it.
Yeah. All
that's just part of the details in case we have any new listeners that know that relationship is very important to me, but I've been careful with it. And, I've even heard from other listeners that have been in my situation where it's like coming in as the next mom it's an interesting thing that you don't get until you are actually trying to do it. And we're not even engaged. So
well, apparently you're married. So
I'm just clarifying. But I'm around the kids enough. And I pulled out the business card at dinner and she was like, wait, what's this? And I was like, oh, well, this guy gave it to me. It was so weird. So I told Alec the story because I wanted him to know, like, I'm not going to do anything with it, but here it is. And she grabbed it and she ripped it up and she was like, you're not going to be needing that. And I just thought that was so cute.
Yeah.
And it warmed my heart.
That's like an affirmation.
Yes. Yeah. Of like, I like you for my dad and for our family. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to rip this up. And so thank you for random guy.
What if she was like, you should call him?
Yeah. Yeah. But could you imagine? That would be a sign.
Awful, yeah.
That would be a sign of like, oh, you should probably hold on to that. Like you could see a teenager that was really, if they were really struggling and like didn't like you, they might be like,
wouldn't lose that.
You should probably,
keep it in a safe place.
Give him a call. You're not for my dad, But instead she ripped it up and she said, you don't need this. And it made me while the encounter made me feel weird, especially because I made it more weird walking away without saying I have a boyfriend. It was all worth it because I had that moment with her.
Yeah.
Which probably to her, it was just like but it meant a lot to me. And maybe one day I'll get to share that with her. I don't think she's a listener.
You never know.
Mm-hmm. I know. I don't think we have a lot of
At least
teenagers.
You didn't say thank you to, what did you say thank you to the guy?
I honestly, we'd have to ask the kids. Like, I think I was just like, okay.
Talk to you later.
I think when he said I couldn't stop looking, I was just like, oh, really? I don't know. It was just weird.
Okay.
So are we still on your check-in?
Yeah.
Okay. See, you never know what could come up in check-ins. One thing I want to accomplish next month is
Can I do 2? Do I have permission to do 2?
You don't need permission. This is
was your game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Truth or truth, dare or dare, you do you.
I am surprised I'm saying this because I feel like this is your thing and I've never really struggled with this, but I've been struggling drinking water. So I want to drink more water.
It's my thing to struggle with
yes,
water.
It is your thing.
Yeah. It's my identity. I struggle with water.
But okay, so that's one. But then more seriously, well, I guess that's serious. It's my health.
And you need what? I think you can live longer without food than you can without water.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just letting you know it is serious.
Okay.
Water is serious.
Okay.
Like I think with water, you need
how many days can
like
you
3
live?
to 5 days without water, but you can go 2 weeks without food.
Can you imagine not drinking anything for 3 days? I'm so thirsty right now talking about water.
Okay, 30 days without food you can go. I mean, but only 3 to 5 days no water. And you'll
perish. Questions that don't come up.
Yes.
This is really just a thought. This is just a recommendation I want to throw out there before I forget. It has nothing to do with anything. Everybody should read The Winter Garden. Speaking of food and water. It's a great book. It's by Kristen Hanna, so it's historical fiction. You'll learn a little bit and you'll cry a little bit. It takes a little bit to get into the book. My favorite book that I've ever read.
Era of history or... You said it's historical. What are we going to learn?
About a certain war.
Which war?
It's in the book.
Oh, you can't say?
I don't know what it is.
That's okay. I started Family of Liars and I was like, I can't tell you whose perspective it's from.
That's a little different. I'm just like,
I like the
so
sister.
much.
The sister that got the chin job.
Shoot.
Well, like probably World War II.
No,
World War I.
No.
Civil War.
What is it? Kristen Hanna, The Winter Garden. I will say second really good book by Kristen Hanna is The Women, and that's about the Vietnam War. Bawled my eye. That is also really good. It's not a,
okay.
It's
well,
about.
That's okay.
It's not a war, but it's like there's something going on historically.
So the other, yes, The Women, that is a very good book, and it is about Vietnam War. But this,
it's about a famine. That's what made me think
garden.
of it. No, yes.
Okay.
What's Leningrad? Okay. Is that Russia?
Yes. Seems like. But it looks like
Just cut this out.
a Russian fairy tale.
It is
The Cold War.
Cold War?
Winter Garden.
No. Okay, just read the book, guys. It's good.
So where were we?
Oh,
sorry.
Water.
SIV.
water.
Okay, you're gonna drink more water and.
Okay, so hot now. Oh, I want to answer people more timely.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
respond.
yes, because I will get an email or a text and I'm like, I'll answer this later. And then it'll be a week later and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I meant to answer that. But then it feels too late to then answer them. Cause then it's like, oh, what do I say now? And so then I don't answer them. And then if I need to text them, then the last text is them asking me a question. And then,
Yeah.
No,
I get it. I know.
I want to be better at like
the worst.
getting the text and being like, you can answer this now. You got it. And then doing it. Maybe that should be my affirmation. You can answer people right away. When you want to.
You are capable when you want to, if you get to it.
Well, because sometimes it's like, that's my problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Okay.
We finished.
Yeah. Yay. We did the check-in. So, see, this is a simple activity you can do. So good. I mean, it'll be an hour-long meal around the table, especially
You can only do it with 2 people.
if you do it with more people, just carve out the time. But also, you could make it rapid fire. But some of these people need to think about.
I think if you are in a family and you want to implement this in your family, once one person gets to go a night.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll never do
Susie,
it again on
You
here.
go on Tuesday, and then Timmy, you go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Cool.
Chase, do you want to do the check-in? I mean, not right now, but like, not right now, but like, would you see yourself doing the check-in? It's like a fun activity.
For sure.
Well, he can't say no.
Well, yes, he could.
Oh, yeah, you could.
Yeah, he can.
Is there
Say
another?
whatever I want.
Is there another question you would add to the check-in,
No,
or
you can
swap,
cover them all.
or maybe swap out? Like you can swap out some questions.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I like it. I like
Cool.
it. I
Thanks,
think it's
Amy.
fun. So there you go. Check-ins, dare or dare, truth or truth.
Winter
And
garden.
Where is Amy Bradley? And then maybe we'll have an update on that. But like my feelings on that are just like
Worried.
you're worried. I'm curious. I mean, I guess I'm worried. Yes, I'm worried too. But I just lean more like she's already gone.
I feel like she might be gone already, but also I think she was alive for a long time. I don't think she jumped off the ship.
Yeah. If she is alive, I'm worried. If
But,
she's
okay,
not,
here's the other thing.
I'm not worried because, like I guess I want closure for the
Okay.
family.
This would you consider yourself a gullible person?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't want to
100%.
say it. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. I'm
trying not to be SIV. So
I am gullible.
what is interesting is I feel like I can be very skeptical and you are more like, yeah. It's interesting, like us watching a show like that, who like leans into what they're saying, who's like, I'm not sure. And you're the one, I feel like I'm more like, yeah, she's out there.
Yeah. I mean, I want to have hope.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just weird. Like something's not adding up to me.
Well, obviously they haven't found her.
I know. But I don't know. Just the more I read about it too, like things are just not adding up.
Well, hopefully this documentary got people's attention and now there'll be more information.
Yes. Again, if you know anything,
Call the FBI.
call the FBI. Do you know back in the day? Well, I guess you saw this in the documentary. Her family was on Dr. Phil. I
Yes.
thought that was interesting.
Do you like Dr. Phil?
I used to.
Yeah, that makes sense. Tracks.
That tracks. Okay. All right. Well, we hope you're having
The day.
the day you need to have.
We'll work on that. Bye.